Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Started the week again, guys. Always like a little bit, but I don't know about you. I did have a good start to my week. I did sell a car today. I was super happy because I didn't sell shit over the weekend, and that had me a little miserable. So I started off strong this week, and hopefully, I get 2 days off as like a replenishment after that because today is my Friday. So yeah, thankfully, and on top of that, my wife was sick over the weekend. I had to kind of help her, so just a lot of stuff going on in my life. And how about you, Jay? What about your life? How was your mom's? How was everything?
I'm just getting my schedule down, man. Going hard in the gym, feeding mom, making sure everything's good, getting business back solid.
Yeah,
That's it.
nice.
Just locking in. I
Locking
always
in, locking down.
always got to lock in. That's it.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So your mom's is good now.
What do you mean?
Your mom's how's she feeling? How's everything with her?
Same thing. Just, feeding mom, making sure she's good. Uh, got to work with her this week with a physical therapist and occupational therapist. Got to get her standing, walking, all that shit.
Nice.
So,
Okay. So progress is being made. You're saying
yeah, probably 6 to 8 weeks. That's the
six
plan.
to eight weeks. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, appetite's good. Using the bathroom, everything. So
Yeah, that's good, dude. That's good. Did you do anything like fun over the weekend, or did you just watch moms all the time, the whole time?
I usually I make money. I lift weights, and then yeah, I do that too.
Nothing fun though, like anything like exciting.
Nah, man, I don't do I don't really do any of that anymore, man. I don't feel there's time to do that unless I'm at a $52 million goal. So
Um,
only time I feel, yeah, I'm just a different breed, man. Unless I have my goal, there's no point in me uh celebrating it. I don't do that type of stuff.
yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, you have to still celebrate life every once in a while, right? Like not like
No, not
goal achievement.
me. Not me.
Really? Well, I mean, you celebrated with me in Havasu before.
Yeah, you're that's what I'm saying before.
Yeah,
Now I'm on a mission now. Like I'm not gonna,
you were talking about going to Tahoe not that long ago, bro. What are we talking about? Come on, bro. You saying you're not trying to have any fun anymore?
not until I hit my goals.
This guy. We
I don't look at it like that, man.
Damn, bro. We're supposed to go to Poland together, man.
Yeah. So when it's time, when the goals are hit, yeah, I'll be rolling. It's that
Oh,
easy. I feel people shouldn't be like, people have this whole conception of, oh yeah, just because they think they work all week, they could go like, oh, I'm gonna go explode on the weekend and they do the whole thing over. Like, I don't know, it's weird to me.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could if you had 100 mil, then I'd be like, hey, you know what? I get it. They earned it, but I don't see that. So that's how my mind works.
Right, right.
Like unless you've earned it to that level, then I'm like, hey, you know what? Take your jet and go celebrate on the weekend.
Definitely, definitely.
I don't see it like that though.
So yeah, gotta fake it till you make it. That's what you're
Nah, definitely
saying.
not. I don't know. That's what I mean. I feel that's what everyone does. No one owns their cars. I own all my cars, and I got a fucking dump load of cars.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
I don't
You
know. You
know
got some nice ones too.
the what?
You got some nice ones. That Hummer, that shit's tight.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like all my stuff is paid for. That's what I
Mm,
mean. So the next goal on my list is I told you I got to hit my goals next, and then I'll be able to celebrate. Until
right.
then, lock in. Stay focused. Knock it out. Very
Exactly,
easy stuff.
for sure. We got Carmen Brown in the house. They say hello. What's going on, Carmen?
What up? What up?
Hope everything is well. And then they say goodbye. See you later, Carmen.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Well, at least we got to say hello and goodbye. It's always a
Exactly.
pleasure. It's always a pleasure. But yeah, this is crazy, Jay. Did you know that scientists made a remarkable new discovery after studying fast-spreading disease?
Of what?
They say
Would
that
they?
dogs are sentinels.
The what?
It says dogs are sentinels.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Dogs aren't only man's best friend; they can potentially offer humans greater insight into valley fever, a fungal infection plaguing the respiratory health of dogs and humans.
I believe it.
Yeah, so they can definitely do. I mean, they already are known to like be able to like sniff out like disease and stuff, so that makes sense,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know.
That makes perfect sense.
Um, what you think about this whole like? Would you ever want to get like a new like portable handheld like gaming system or no?
Nah. Well, maybe like I said, down the road, but unless I'm getting paid for Twitch, nah, not really.
Because they got the new Switch 2 coming out, the Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm not like I
You
said,
had one.
unless
If you had
huh?
one and I had one, then like I could be at work and I could be like, "Yo, Jay, let's hit up some Mario Kart real quick." You know what I'm saying? We could do a couple of laps. Why not?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't have a unless I'm getting paid to do it. I don't really see the need.
So I gotta pay you. So I'm just saying.
No, no, no. I'm saying unless, like I said, unless I got a Twitch and I'm streaming it and I'm playing, cool. But unless that, I don't. Yeah, I don't see the need for it.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. All good, man. All good. I just wanted to let you know that Switch 2 is coming out on the 5th, I believe, of
I think I
June.
heard. I think I heard about it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I heard
There's
about
so
it.
many consoles. Like I was looking into the like gaming consoles because I wanted to get one because sometimes I work at my job, especially like it could be so slow
Yeah,
that I wouldn't mind just turning on some NBA 2K and like I could just be on that like manager mode, or GM mode where I'm just like chilling watching the games. So
yeah,
I could watch when the customers are there. Like I'm not going to be really engaging. So
yeah.
I
Of
was
course.
looking at like which one could I get that would like be the best for just like plug and play, get in and out type situations where I don't have to like, what I mean, fiddle with it and try to get into all these programs. And it came down to Rogue Ally X, which is like a super powerful like portable game player on the market right now, but is going for like $799 or so plus tax. Everything is almost like 900.
Hmm.
And they have this other one that's called Steam Deck, and it's OLED. So the OLED display on it is like 10 times better than the other one, but it's not as powerful. So, and it's $200 less. So I ended up going with that one because first I didn't want to have to pay the whole the whole extra money for a more powerful one, but like the visuals is not as good. You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
think visuals is very important when you're gaming. So you want to have the visuals, and then after that you are able to decide like, oh, which one is better. And the powerful one is nice, but it's more money and you're not having a plug and play. Like you have to fiddle with like the Windows 11 because that's what you have to install Windows 11 on that device.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and on this one you don't. Like it's already hooked up to your Steam library on the
Yeah.
PC, and literally it's just like it's just they're saying it's the Switch of consoles, which is this other one that I'm telling you about right now. You know,
Got it.
yeah. So if you ever want a console, bro, let me know. I got you, bro. I did my research on
I know you do.
them.
I do know
Letting
you
the
do.
people know, man, we got to give them some of them, like, you know what I mean? Letting them know about this stuff, what's going on, and
Yeah.
the handheld gaming world. People love games, man. They love gaming. We're going to be getting
Oh,
paid for gaming pretty soon, too, man.
that's what I'm saying. So if I'm like if I'm on Twitch, that's what I mean. Streaming it, that's cool. But yeah.
Um, But Jay, let me ask you, did you know that no one does it, but turning off your phone's Wi-Fi when you leave the house is essential?
But what?
Turning off your Wi-Fi when you're leaving your house is essential for improving your phone's smartphone security.
I always turn off my Wi-Fi because I would never want to my phone try to connect to anyone else's shit. So I always turn off mine.
Hack into your shit.
Huh?
Then people can try to hack into you.
Oh, I know. I believe it. That's what I'm saying. I've never. I always turn it off. I've always thought too. It'll drain the battery because it's always trying to connect to different
Right.
Wi-Fi. So I just turn it off.
I don't need no freaking hacker sitting on McDonald's hacking into my shit.
Exactly.
But Jay, did you know that Lexus is signaling that it's about to kill off the IS, and this Ultimate Edition IS 500 is goodbye? They're coming out with
Good.
a IS 500.
I'm not in the. Not in the. Which IS? You talking about the little one?
Yeah.
Good. Knock off the little one. Those are very unnecessary anyway.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, unless like I don't know. Maybe for the female population. I don't know. I've never really been an IS person.
Uh-huh.
So.
Huh. But Jay, let me ask you, did you know that nearly 1 million and thriving 20-inch eggs were found near underwater volcano?
No, I did not know.
They don't even know what it is. They're like thinking some kind of deep sea species.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Did you know that scientists found footprints that push humanity's timeline back by 40 million years?
That's nothing out of the ordinary.
So I guess we're not 10,000 years old anymore, according to the Christian ways.
Of course we're not. Everyone. That's what I mean. If people actually research it, they should know we've been around way longer.
Yeah.
That's just common sense.
But Jay, did you know that California regulation is to reduce groundwater pumping and it could trigger more dust storms?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know.
But if you didn't know that, let me ask you, did you know this? Alphabet's Waymo wins approval to expand driverless ride-hailing services to San Jose now.
Yeah, I've seen them. I told you so. Obviously, they're around my house. I've seen them going through Burlingame. I haven't seen them in Mateo yet, but I can imagine they're going all the way down.
Jay, did you know that there was a moment that I guess you could say people are saying is inevitable and it just happened?
What?
An AI crossed the line by attempting to rewrite its own code to escape human control.
That's a trip.
That's
That's a trip.
crazy, right?
It really is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, of course that was gonna happen. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, of course they're
What
gonna
do you mean?
wants to be under a robot's control, and that's like the serious thing. That everybody that like wants to own a robot is always probably concerned about.
I don't know. It doesn't concern me. It definitely doesn't concern me.
What would you do if you had a robot? You woke up one morning and it was acting totally different, and you found out it rewrote his code? Are you gonna kill it?
Yeah, I'll blow it up. I'm not afraid of robots, man. I think it's because I've seen all the movies for too many years. I'm not afraid of robots, man.
I mean, sure, you kind of look like '80s Rambo, bro. I'm sure you could take that damn robot, no problem.
Yeah, the robots have that titanium steel, so that's why I said I'd blow it up.
Exactly.
It's not
Yeah,
hard. It's not no T1000 with liquid metal. So,
yeah, exactly.
so if you gonna blow it up, just blow it up, bro.
We got Montana Chi in the house. They say, you ever hear about AI copying itself because it knew there was another one coming out, then lied when they asked it?
Yeah, that's kind of a trip. I didn't hear that.
That's crazy. That's like some really like advanced AI Like, you know what I mean? Like, for them to be able to do that, like, are they becoming, like, you know what I mean, conscious in a way? Like, what is going
Well,
on?
they could, I've heard them. Remember the one with Zuckerberg where they try to, they basically, I forgot the exact story, but the AI with Facebook started, they were talking to each other in different code, so they had to shut it off. That
Yeah, I
was a
heard about that.
trip. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what?
All that.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Well, that's what I mean. But gotta expect that stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
AI is not stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Do you know that scientists are now saying that everything from animals to plants to atoms has consciousness?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And Montana Chi says it knew somehow they were going to replace it and shut it down, so it tried to save itself and lied when asked if it did.
Oh, damn. Good point. Good point.
Um, did you know that President Biden had been diagnosed with like prostate cancer?
Yeah, I heard about Trump talking about it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, he's done, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I heard
already
Trump talking about it.
losing his mind. Now he's losing his nuts too.
Yeah, shit's all bad, man. Yeah, Trump was a lot of people were pretty mad how Trump was talking about something earlier. I forgot what it was. Stage 9, I believe that was the actual thing.
Stage 9? Oh, he's already done. That's already a clone of him. He's already dead.
No, that's what I mean. There is no stage 9, so Trump was saying stage 9 cancer or something. He's like that. Or
Right.
stage 9 something. I forgot. And a lot of people were like, there is no stage 9. It's only stage 4, you know.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so a lot of people were kind of mad when Trump said stage 9.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, that's the same thing you're talking about. But yeah, Trump was talking about it earlier. That's the only reason why I know.
Oh, okay. Uh, Jay, did you know that scientists just made a groundbreaking discovery that could make drivers with old electric vehicles like new?
That's cool. I would think that they would do that though. That's you got to keep things relevant. So
Right. All right.
that makes perfect sense to me. Oh shit. You're good. You relax.
Jay, do you know by any chance? Let me see if I can pull this up. But do you know what hybrid right now outscores Toyota in reliability this year?
Nah, I don't know any hybrids actually.
It's kind of
I'm
a
not a
cheat. It's
not a
kind of a
hybrid person, man. I
it's
don't
kind of
believe
a
in
cheat.
hybrids.
Yeah, it's kind of a cheat because it's Lexus LC hybrid at
No,
outscores Toyota reliability. It's
that's kind of funny.
kind
But
of a
yeah,
cheat. It's the same, one and the
I
same.
don't I don't think hybrids are worth it. I think they're fucking waste.
Um, all right, but Jay, did you know that there was a woman found dead on Hilton Head Island Beach in South Carolina with a boogie board attached to her still?
No way.
Do you think it was a death, a crime? Like, what do you think happened?
Where was she found dead? Inside the room?
No, it was inside, like, it was in the ocean, I think, floating.
Oh yeah, then yeah, it could have been anything. I don't know it. I'd have to see more of the story, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
South Carolina, man. But if we take it back to San Francisco, did you know, Jay, that there was a decomposed body found at Ocean Beach
When?
like 3 days ago?
I don't know if I heard about it. I
Okay.
might have. Not sure if I heard about it. I probably did though.
Jay, did you know that there was a shipment of thousands of chicks that were found abandoned in a USPS truck?
1,000. Hold on, thousands of what?
Chicks, like little baby birds.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Now they are overwhelming an animal shelter, my friend.
Damn,
All that.
I, I did not know that.
All right. Let's move on and let's see what happened over the weekend in the NBA. That we have some upsets, my friend.
I don't think so. Let's see. I didn't even watch NBA. As soon as the C's were out, I was just like, all right, let's see. Sunday, there was Game 7. The Thunder beat the Nuggets. Game 7.
The Thunder won.
Yeah, they were at home. Remember? So they
And I
won.
wonder why everybody at my work was pissed at me today.
Yeah, I mean it's so you got Thunder and Wolves. I mean that's two.
No, but I told everybody that Denver was going to win against Thunder, so I think a lot of people listened to me and then they put their money like into onto Denver. You know.
It would have been a good it would have been a good bet though. I bet you Denver was not favored. No, Denver wasn't favored at all.
Damn.
Yeah, they were they were
No
not favored.
Denver.
So
Goodbye, Denver.
yeah, well I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if dude played. Remember,
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon said he
Oh,
played. He didn't play too much, but it said he did play.
oh,
So
really?
yeah, I
A
knew
lot
he
of,
would play. But yeah,
lot of
they got ran over by the Thunder, dude. Thunder were at home.
yeah.
So yeah. Now you got
Politics.
the two young well you got the two youngster teams, man. Thunder and Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them, man.
Yeah.
And Pacers Knicks, the old school rivalry.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So damn. So that's crazy. So no more Celtics, right?
No.
Celtics are out. All the ones that we thought like were gonna happen did not happen this year at all. This season.
Yeah, man.
That's just crazy.
Injuries. Injury plagued.
It's gonna be. Are you gonna be kind of bored watching Celtics next season because the no Tatum for like a minute?
No, I want to see what they're gonna do. I want to see what they're gonna do. They got their team intact, but if I know their GM, he'll make a trade.
Nice. So you're saying Porzingis ain't going nowhere?
He's not one of the people locked in. They could ship him off if they wanted to.
Oh
I
really?
don't. Yeah, I don't think they will though. I think they'll keep him there.
Okay. And they can afford him?
Yeah, they're already over that tax. They're way over that tax, so it doesn't even matter to them.
That's all that.
Yeah, they've been over that tax, dude. But it's not even Porzingis that puts him over the tax. That's why I'm saying that has nothing to do. He's not one of the main people are the ones that put him over the tax.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I have no idea what they're gonna do with he'll make a trade though. He'll have to because
No,
he's
for
not
sure.
gonna have Tatum for like 3 quarters of the year probably.
Sure that.
But when he comes back, he'll be fresh.
Yep.
So if they could get him at least a month before the playoffs, they'll be fine. It's just like Dame. Same with wherever Dame goes. Same thing.
Oh, I got you.
And
Yeah.
Kyrie as well. So all those players you got if they could get back to their teams a month before the playoffs, they'll all be fine. And they'll
Yeah, for sure.
all have fresh legs.
Right.
So
Right. True
yeah.
that. Yeah. All right. Do you have any NBA trending besides that or no?
Nope. Ain't no NBA trends today, man.
Um, one of these days, man, I need to take you to next to my work. I told you about it. They have that coffee spot, Equator Coffee.
Okay.
I need to take you there, bro. I think you're gonna like this coffee that they got. It's got
Okay.
orange blossom and cordano or cordam, whatever they call that
Hmm.
spice. Oh, dude, it's so good though. It's so freaking good.
Good.
I want you. I want to buy one for you, bro. It's right next to my work, man. Just come through.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? On one of my
Yes,
days out
sir.
there, we'll
Yes,
roll.
sir.
At lunchtime, we'll roll.
For sure.
All right, what's going on in the MLB world, brother?
We have 3 current games right now. So we got the Diamondbacks and Dodgers. The Diamondbacks are up 7-3 in the bottom of the sixth. Good job, D-backs. You got the Angels and Athletics. The A's are losing 4-3 in the bottom of the sixth. And you got the Royals and Giants. The Royals are up 2-1 in the top of the ninth. So yeah, those are the three current games right now. Let's see. The Cubs and Marlins. The Marlins beat them 8-7. The Reds beat the Pirates 7-1. Red Sox beat the Mets 3-1. Astros beat the Rays 4-3. Brewers beat the Orioles 5-4. The Guardians and Twins. It is postponed. They will make it up on May 20th. I'm guessing weather delays. That's what usually happens
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
always what it is. Yeah.
Mariners and White Sox. The Mariners beat them 5-1. Cardinals beat the Tigers 11-4. And the Phillies beat the Rockies 9-3.
Nice.
Yes.
Any trending MLB news at all or
Nope.
players? Perfect.
Nope. None of that.
Perfect. Now let us move on and let us talk about some UFC news. What happened? So on Saturday we had the main event. It was Gilbert Burns against Michael Morales, and believe it or not, Michael Morales won with a TKO in round one. Then your lightweight co-main event, we had Sadiq Yusuf against Marion Santos, and that one went to Santos, who had a decision in round three. Your middleweight, you had Dustin Stoltzfus against Nurulstin Ruzibov, and Ruzibov beat him. Stoltzfus, he beat him with a decision in round three. For your featherweights, we had Julian Erosa against Melquizel Costa, and Costa won in decision of round three as well. That is your UFC news. That is good fights we have. Gilbert Burns, I'm not surprised though, because Morales was a killer. He proved it that night. All right, let us move on and get into some of the trends we got. We got some good trends for you guys today. The first one I'm going to talk about is it's like a 2-in-1. Shout out to the 26 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let me pull this screen up for you guys real quick so I can share this news with you. It's like a double whammy. But it says that first off, if you didn't know that Biden, I think he just got diagnosed with like stage 9 prostate cancer, according
Stage
to
4.
I thought it was stage 9 according to Trump, right?
There's no such thing as stage 9. So,
No, I
but
know
that's what
that. I mean, we know that.
Trump said stage 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just
Yeah.
talked.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So Joe Biden has been diagnosed with stage 9 cancer, guys. This is some serious shit.
Yes, it is.
AKA stage 4, but it's pretty similar severity. And Dilbert from the cartoon creator also has the same one. So it's kind of trending news right now because both of them have the same cancer. And I think it's actually at the same stage. So, I mean, damn, this kind of sucks, man. I really hope that the Dilbert. Have you ever seen Dilbert, Jay?
No, I know what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope he can pull through, man. That sucks if he doesn't. He doesn't look like he's that much older either. Like, he doesn't look like he's as old as Biden is, you know?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I definitely don't think so.
Younger guy. All right. Well, that's our kind of breaking trending news. Biden has cancer, and the creator of Dilbert has cancer. Let us move on and let us get into some Ryan Clark versus Robert Griffin III news.
We got the RG3 against Ryan Clark, man. So basically, all this is just it's a feud between two sports dudes who played football, but more so just analysts, man. You know, Ryan Clark did not like RG3's take on Angel Reese. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the basketball WNBA.
Yeah, WNBA. So basically, you know, RG3, I didn't think he said anything particularly bad. You know what I mean? He was just calling out Angel Reese for her antics, man. You know what I mean? Like she just, you know, she kind of has this little thing toward Caitlin Clark. You know, they played against each other in college. But I mean,
Yeah,
to me, it's just honestly, it's just competitiveness. But you know, like she takes it a little extra, let's just say.
yeah.
And yeah, so RG3 was just commenting on it. And Ryan Clark likes to he takes a different, I like Ryan Clark. He always has great takes. He's smart, but he looks at the sense of like, oh, like RG3 only dates white women. His family is like, half half. Like he doesn't Ryan Clark's like he doesn't take into the consideration the black woman and all this. So RG3 goes total opposite of Ryan Clark to that. And basically Ryan Clark brought it to RG3's family. And you know what I mean? And that's when RG3 was like, look, bro, you don't talk about my family and everything. I was saying a nice sports take, but you took it to another level. Like I wasn't, dude, I was just simply saying that, blah, 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 blah. Ryan Clark took it to another level and he didn't appreciate that.
No, I bet.
That's it. That's all it was. It wasn't anything crazy. Like I said, they're both ex-players. They're both good dudes. You know what I mean? And I get where Ryan Clark's coming from, but he takes it a little too far. Like, I mean, he's talking about, hey, you got to sympathize. That's a black woman, this and that. That's why she's acting like a certain way. Like, he gets really deep into it. You know what I mean? Because of the whole narratives. That's what he's about. RG3 just a chill dude. He just happens to date white women, and his family is, his wife is white, and then, his kids are half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but there's no reason for Ryan Clark to bring in RG3's family. That's what I believe. I believe, well, dude, what you talking about, dog? What do you care what he dates? Like, I get, where you're going with your point, but why bring his family into it? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but yeah, that's all that beef was about. Because it was long, like you had like a 5-minute one of Ryan Clark talking. Then you have the response by RG, a 10-minute one, and then back, back and forth. Like, like that type of shit just like, like if anyone had beef with me, bro, be like, look, come see me. We'll meet over there. And if you want, we can box. I'll let you hit me a couple times. Then I'll knock you out. Like that, to me, that'd be much easier than going back and forth on the internet like some idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a problem with someone, just like, you got a problem with RG, why don't you just talk to him like a man, go meet somewhere, and then really talk about it,
I'm gonna tell that to Oscar, bro.
Oscar who?
Your boy Oscar. He's on Willie Vargas's program.
That guy's funny, bro. That guy don't want no smoke.
Shit. Moving on.
That guy hasn't wanted smoke for 15 years, bro. But yeah, so it's just about and that's what I mean. The funny part, it's about WNBA.
Right.
Like that's just funny to me.
I like Angel Reese, man. I'll be watching some of her clips. I like her.
I'm the opposite. I think she's too like, dude, she fouled you. Why are you bitching about it? Take the foul. I don't want to say take it like a man, but just take the foul and don't get all butthurt. You know what I mean? Like,
and she's a good player. She's like, to me, she's beautiful. I'm like, damn, okay, like, everything about her is nice.
I don't know, man. That's cool, and that's what I mean. See, different takes. Like, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I look at it very different, But yeah, I mean,
you like Caitlin Clark, don't you?
Nah. I mean, I think she's a better player than Angel Reese. She could shoot the hell out of the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Angel Reese can't shoot for nothing. She does get rebounds and blocks, but she can't shoot for anything. Caitlin Clark shoots like Steph. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I know. But yeah, Angel Reese, if you're listening. Anyway.
The what? What'd you
put the phone sign up,
Oh my God.
Instead of letting her know, just in case. You never know.
But yeah, that's what that whole thing was about, man. Nothing crazy. But I'm sure they'll come to some kind of like thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I don't think they'll duke it out though, like I said. That would be cool though.
No, that's immature.
I would love to see them duke it out though. That's how I feel people should do it. It'd be so cool, like the old school way.
Right.
Just duke it out. Just duke it out for a round, dude. Just one round.
Right.
Go in the ring for one round. Then you respect each other.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it, bro. You know what I mean?
Might as well.
But yeah, so funny beef, dude. You should watch the little videos back and forth. It's hella funny.
I know.
For real.
Gotta pull it up. All right. Well, let's move on because if you didn't know, Netflix, they strike a deal. Let me pull that up for you guys. And they are bringing back officially Sesame Street for all the kiddos out there. You know what I'm saying? So you got Elmo back in the club, like, what up, bitches? Y'all miss me or what? You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
god.
He's talking to smack. But yeah, so Netflix looks like they are acquiring Sesame Street from PBS because it is a cornerstone of child's media.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, have you watched Sesame Street, bro, when you were young?
I can't remember that, bro. I don't remember any of it.
This is from Sesame Street's from like 1960s, bro.
Yeah.
1969 was the first airing.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I grew up on the Cookie Monster. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now I'm a cookie fiend. I love cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
maybe it was for the wrong reasons, I guess. To watch
Word.
Sesame Street and get addicted to cookies. But at least I didn't go. At least I didn't go the route of Oscar the Grouch, who lives in a garbage, because I don't live in a garbage. That's good. That's good. I didn't take Oscar's route.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't cop big birds like Sesame Street. That's cool.
Hey
That's
man,
all
I
good.
was dressed in all yellow today. I was actually like thinking that I'm Big Bird. I'm like, I'm the Big Bird. And everybody asks, like, why you dressed like that? I'm like, I'm the Big Bird.
That's what I mean, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said cop big birds like Sesame Street.
Exactly. Exactly. Gotta do it. Gotta do it with the Ray Bans. Because Big Bird got Ray Bans too. But yeah, that's our Sesame Street PBS acquired. Uh,
Interesting.
got acquired. The Sesame Street from PBS to what was it? Netflix. Yeah. All right, let us move on. We got some kind of presidential news, I guess you could say. What is going down with Melania Trump, Jay?
I don't have anything about Melania Trump.
Or, I mean, the whole.
Not just play. No, but yeah. So Trump, he decided to he signed in the he signed the Take It Down Act into law in the Rose Garden, the White House today, and it's basically stating that if you don't have consensual sharing of intimate images and AI generated deepfakes, then it's against the law. So he's trying to protect individuals, especially children, from digital exploitation.
Nice.
Yeah, it mandates internet platforms to remove content swiftly and provides legal avenues for victims to seek justice. Like if there's, any of that stuff that you're against. You know what I'm saying? So that's very interesting. So I think it's a good little act. Why not? You know what I mean?
That's for all you sick a-holes out there. This is what happens. What
I
has to come
agree.
down to, guys.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
All you a-holes getting onto the dark web, watching this bullshit. That's on the
Yeah,
dark web. I
that's
heard
real
about
shit.
it. I heard about it. I don't know nothing about it though. Never been.
That's
Never
real shit.
dipped to that side. Hey,
Nah, that's fucking weird,
but
man.
you know how there's the yin and the yang, right?
Yeah.
Are we the yin of the dark web's yang, or is there another yin, and are we just a neutral spot? Or because that means like we're like the heavenly place, and the dark web is like you know what I'm saying? Like this, because now we're talking about like human consciousness and subconsciousness because of what humans do, and then they'll record it and they want that attention, I guess you could say, like
Hmm.
shit that they do on the dark web, you know. So this is
Yeah.
getting deep right now. I know. We're diving and we're diving now head first. I was just kind of thinking about that. Are we as planet Earth and what we do here, the lessons we're learning and all that, even though, like, for the most part, life is chill. Yeah, we have our few moments here and there where shit happens and you got to kind of like figure shit out. But at the end of the day, for the most part, every day when you're living your life, like, it's not a hectic life that you have to live unless you're like living in a war zone, So I think it's kind of like that kind of question, like it is kind of peaceful on here. It is kind of like heavenly in a way. So are we the yin to the dark web's yang?
So you're basically saying what Pac said. That's what you're saying.
What do you say?
No life is complicated, only what you make it to be. I get it. And we are the yin because there's only two sides to this web.
Yeah, so we're not like some neutral
No,
protocol that's in the middle of it all.
no.
Okay, just checking.
I'm not
So yeah,
into that whole dark web shit. I'm not
yeah.
into that shit.
But that's like, I mean, do you think they should be cracking down on that as well and stuff, or do they?
It's
Are they?
hard to. It's hard to because of the world. If you had just a country, it'd be easier, but it's the world on the dark web.
Yeah,
That's how all that shit is, when you dive deep into that, you know what I mean?
that's true. All right. Let us move on and get you some celebrity news. So, for all of you that don't know Billie Eilish, she's coming to your town near you. She just announced her new Hit Me Hard and Soft tour dates. Eilish will continue to support her third album with concerts in Japan and the United States. She's already on the European leg of her tour, and she's already there right now. So I think she's already going to have all of Europe taken care of. But yeah, she will be going to Japan and the United States next. The U.S. dates are set for October and November. So I don't know, Jay. We rolling or what?
Nope.
You don't like Billie Eilish, bro?
Nope.
Oh, dude. She's going to be in San Francisco on the 22nd of November. So
Yippee.
it looks like I will be taking my wife on her birthday, and she doesn't even know it yet.
Do it.
Oh, damn it. She's like, what? She heard me. Nothing, babe. I love you. It's kind of crazy. They're like in Poland, or they were in Poland earlier, too. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, she's announcing her tour. She will be in San Francisco. Do I have this up here? Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can even see that or not, though. But she will have her tours in US of A starting in October 9th in Miami, Florida. And then she'll be going to Orlando, to Raleigh, Charlotte, Philadelphia, New Orleans, Elmont, Tulsa, Austin, Phoenix, and then she's going to end in San Francisco. So if you guys are in any of those cities or live near or close to the cities or you have access to any of those cities and you want to see her, this will be your chance. She is a great singer, so that'll be kind of nice. Although my boy Jay is not feeling it, so it's all good. It's all good.
Not into Billie Eilish.
Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the day. What are you watching, brother? And I know it's an older movie because I can tell.
It is. It's a good one. But you forgot one thing in sports.
The what?
You forgot one thing in sports.
What did I forget?
My boy Shador Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He signed a deal for his rookie contract, 4 years at 4.6 mil. So shout out
okay.
Shador. I know he's gonna be working hard with the Browns. Obviously, they got a lot of clowns on that team, so hopefully he could do what he has to do there and then maybe take his journey elsewhere. But yeah, shout out to Shador Sanders. He had that it took him like 144 picks to get in, but he finally got in. So
That's crazy, bro.
yeah, he'll be cool. I'm sure with all the clowns on that team, I'm sure he'll be able to probably play. Hopefully,
No, I'm sure.
you
I'm
know what I
sure.
mean. So he got his
Yeah.
little rookie deal. Yeah, if I were him, I'd take that as a stepping stone. Really learn, really like focus, learn a lot of the NFL, get on my NFL plan, and then yeah, take my talents elsewhere.
Right.
So that's cool, man. But
True
yeah,
that.
I was just letting you know you forgot about Shador, so can't be doing that.
Okay. Yeah. Let us go into your movie of the day. What you watching, brother?
Watching a good one, man. So I haven't seen this one in a minute. This is part two. It's a part two as well.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so it's American Psycho 2.
Okay, number two, because we were watching number one not that long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is part two. So basically the same premise, except now it's a female.
Who's
So
the psycho?
a girl's doing all the stuff
Oh
that
shit.
Christian Bale did. Yeah, basically assuming identities and everything, and the girl happens to be Mila Kunis.
Oh damn. Okay, nice.
Oh, it's a fucking trip, dude. It's a
Mila.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one because she's a student, but she assumes someone else's identity,
Uh huh.
and then she becomes the teacher's assistant, and then she ends up trying to mess with the teachers and the psychologists, and then gets them all in trouble, and then people don't even realize, oh, what happened to the others? Like, they find out later, like, oh, who is this person? Hold on, this is not the same person. You know what I mean? Like, she basically, basically killed someone and took their identity.
All that.
Yeah, it's fucking cool though, man, because she's good at the game of death and identity theft. So pretty good, pretty damn good movie, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And what do
I
you?
didn't think it was good as the first one, but it
Oh, really?
definitely is a good one.
First one's better.
Well, yeah, because it's Christian Bale. It's like the way he played American Psycho. Obviously, it's she played it more of a like in a way that like was kind of funny. You know what I mean? She played it
So,
more funny. He played it more. His was funny, but his was also like, damn, that dude's crazy.
so do you feel like maybe it would have been better if they renamed it a little bit differently, like kind of held it similar,
I
but a
do.
little bit?
I do. I think they just utilize that name just because, hey, dude, American Psycho did so good. Let's do a part two with a girl version. You know
They
what I mean?
should have named it Psycho Americana.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Like, definitely wasn't as good as the first one, but
Yeah,
I thought it was a good one. So
gotcha.
yeah,
And you're saying it went off of the other movie, or no? Not really.
yeah. Well,
It did.
because like I said, it's the same premise except it's a girl doing all the things he did, except
Yeah, yeah.
she did it at a college as opposed to he did it on Wall Street in New York.
So she's not like going after any of his like previous victims or nothing like that. It's
No,
like,
no, 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 no. It's in a whole nother area, whole nother everything,
gotcha.
But yeah, so they, like I said, they basically just took the premise and like, hey, let's do it like this, and then we'll name it American Psycho 2, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a direct like sequel
Yeah,
or anything. You know
I
what I
got,
mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
What do you rate it 1 to 10?
I like Mila Kunis, so I'll go a solid 8.
Solid 8.
Yeah, solid 8.
Okay.
It's not something I would watch like over and over. It's something
Right.
I would watch and be like, hey, that shit was catchy, that shit was cool, she's funny. But yeah, like it's not something I would always watch for sure.
Perfect. But let me ask you, what is your favorite Mila Kunis movie?
Fuck. Damn. That's a tough one because she has hella movies, man.
I know.
um, I'm gonna go with damn, that's tough. I'll probably go with Friends with Benefits.
Friends with Benefits. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
nice
I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but yeah, I'll go with that one. I'll go with that one for sure.
JT.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Friends with Benefits. It's solid.
What's your underrated movie of his? of hers. I mean,
It's tough because I'll go Book of Eli.
oh, really underrated? Yeah,
Well, because she was if you didn't watch it, you didn't know you wouldn't even know she's in it.
right,
She played a really good role in it too. Book of
right.
Eli.
You
But
know,
yeah,
definitely. That's crazy.
that's a great movie.
We could be like, you know, that was filmed in New Mexico, right?
It was.
Yeah,
It's tight.
yeah.
It's a
Um,
good place to film it because have you ever seen it?
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good place to film it because like it looked like it was like like it looked like Earth had gone through fucking like nuclear war. There was nothing out there like in the film. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that's where they filmed it.
Right.
And then they had one little town. Remember the little town?
Yeah.
It had like four buildings on each side, and that was it.
It's just
That's
funny.
why I was like, damn, that's just a little old school. I did not know they filmed it there.
Yeah. Yeah, they give New Mexico credit to film like producers and stuff, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie.
It was. It was. My favorite movie of hers, of Mila Kunis, I would say is there's so many good ones, but I really enjoyed her in so tough.
I know.
I really enjoyed her in, I guess I could say I guess I would say Max Payne.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was
She played
definitely a good one.
I like that.
The what?
It was a cool role. Like it was a good role. You
Oh, for sure, for sure.
know. As far as underrated for me, I would say because I think a lot of people don't know this about her, but she is actually she's in Family Guy. She plays the daughter.
I did not know
You didn't know that, really?
that. Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she plays Meg Griffin, the daughter.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's her voice, bro.
that. That's funny.
That is funny. Yeah, see, that's why I did it underrated because I know a lot of people don't know about that. That's her
Yeah, I
voice.
didn't know that.
Yeah. You know who plays Chris Griffin?
No.
Seth Green.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It don't sound like him at all though. Like that kind of surprised me right now when I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they got Patrick Warburton as Joe Swanson. I don't know if you know who Patrick Warburton is.
Probably by face.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Well, that is our movie of the day. We were talking about American Psycho 2 with Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Well, let's move on and get into some crypto news. Let's see what has been happening over the weekend, man. Let me share the
Some
screen
good
with you.
stuff with XRP, baby. Even I know this. That's my shit.
Let's see what happened.
Oh, that's some good stuff. You can announce that. I almost threw that in my trends.
So we got Bitcoin sitting at 105,604. It is up 2.24%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, it is at 2,549. It is at 6.46% up 24 hours. Your fear and greed index is at 68 in the greed and that green tier. So it is right now still not going to be making as much money if you get in. You can still get in though. You're like, it's kind of getting towards that neutral almost, but I don't think it's getting into neutral anymore. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.35 trillion. It is up 2.9%. So there is a good amount of money coming into the markets. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2 is XRP. It is sitting at $2.37. It is up 1.14% over the last 24 hours. Number 3 is XLM. That one is up 1.73%. Number 4 is Aave. That one is up 22.5%. Number 5 is Link, which is up 5.68%. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1, we got Black Angus. That one is up 1,435%. Number 2 is Sarushi Coin. That one is up 998%. Number 3 is Trump with Hat. That one is up 749%. Number 4 is Trump MAGA. That one is up 641%. Number 5, one we haven't seen in a minute, but it has been always one of my favorite, is Cat X, and that one is up 595%. Hold on 1 second, guys, because my wife is pretty sick right now. I just got to make sure she's okay because she's like choking to death. Babe, are you okay? Okay, she looks like she's all right now. Let's see. Top 100 mentions. Number 9 is beer, 471%. Number 16, Trump AI. That one is up 418%. We got Chinese Andy at number 33. That one is up 111%. At number 46, we got Rabbi. That one is up 43%. At number 62, we got Candle TV. That one is up 30%. Number 80, we got Coco the Roach. That one is up 26%. And at let's see, number 95, we got Decentralized Music Chain, DMCC. That one is up 20%. That is your top 100 gainers of the day. And that is our crypto news. Let us move on. But yeah, what was the almost trend of XRP? Like, did it go up a lot over the course of the weekend, or
They had they have these couple meetings that are going on. That's why.
what was the
Like
trend?
big, yeah, no, they're trending because they have these couple meetings going on that they're going to handle this week.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
some
that
big, yeah, some big meetings this week with I believe with the SEC and something else. So
damn. Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
so they're getting prepared to really take off in the next week more. So
Nice.
I'm like, oh, chill. Oh yeah, XRP Army
XRP, but
all day. I got a lot of XRP, so we good.
all right. Well, let us move on and get into you guys' horoscopes. We definitely like to help guide you along your path every day. So this is going to be your horoscope for May 20th, 2025, starting with the first house of the zodiac, which is my sign Aries. Aries, tomorrow, a far fetched idea from the past will show promise. Endow the notion with a little belief and a pinch of effort as it tiptoes its way to the forefront of your mind. That risk now looks more like a speculative enterprise with real potential. The cosmos leans over the threshold to contemplate thoughts from deep within the heart. Taurus, a mock up plan you have been toiling over might as well naturally fall into place. Past inconveniences and dill dallying will have become elemental to the brighter way forward to closer confirmation for you. Ride the flow. You are going to need to stay steady but never push it. There is a calm power in the effort you quietly exert, and whereas previously misunderstood, things move forward. Gemini, playfulness brightens the work for tomorrow. Dull chores take on new life when filled with joy. A creative idea might come to you while smiling. Be ready for it, or reserve an appreciative spot somewhere in the back of your mind for the amusing thing that is happening, as it will work its magic. Cancer, your words have a magical touch for tomorrow. Speak in a community meeting and watch the effect you have with silence and calm. Words sent with graciousness and sincerity drawn from within you carry an air of respect around them that always softens or influences the feelings and decisions of the soul. Your soft words will never need to be spoken aloud because they bear the weight of actuality. Then we got J sign Leo. You will find peace overnight, a sensation that might have you feeling more in touch and centered than you have in a while. Outside noises are muted and the mind clears, so you find a way to relate quietly to yourself. A sense of balance and peace allows you to make better decisions and feel emotionally secure. Permit this energy to gently guide your day without pushing even hard work on your shoulders, merely appreciating the shelter offered by being connected with your real self would do just fine. Virgo, keeping an open mind tomorrow will lead you toward a pleasant surprise. Whether it's a new idea, a change in routine, or a conversation, your flexibility will open doors you didn't expect. You often will structure, but tomorrow shows the beauty of flow. Something small may turn meaningful when you allow yourself to see it without judgment. Libra, tomorrow a fresh start will feel more real and possible than ever before. Something that once felt stuck now begins to move. It could be a decision, a relationship, or simply your own mindset. A wave of hope returns, and you'll feel ready to take a new step. Scorpio, tomorrow something will gently remind you of why you started a journey project on a promise that once mattered deeply. Maybe you've been tired or distracted, but at this moment, the reason becomes clearer to you. Suddenly, that old spark returns and refuels you to keep moving. Let this memory work as your encouragement. Sagittarius, tomorrow your kind words might arrive precisely when someone close to you needs the comfort of your words. These words might feel too simple for you, but they bring in the real light and the real sense of it for the person to whom you are speaking. Let your gentle, supportive words flow naturally as the universe may use your voice to mend the heart of another. Capricorn, the clearest message may come to you tomorrow. It may come in an unexpected way, a casual conversation, a random message, or a quiet moment spent with yourself. You have been busy searching for answers, and suddenly the fog lifts. Don't overthink it, just accept that guidance sometimes comes from places we are not looking. Aquarius, tomorrow your purpose will come back stronger than before. Maybe it's a task or a cause or a dream that you have had given up on, yet the light in you is burning again. This urge to act is not about time, it's just reminding you why you gave a damn to start with. Let this feeling guide you through the day. Small steps that have symbolism matter. Pisces, there may be someone in your life who seeks your wisdom and direction, or you might find yourself in a situation that calls for your steady and soothing presence. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment to step into a leadership role or offer support, that moment has arrived. Embrace this opportunity with confidence. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow. That is for May 20th, 2025. Like I said, we just want to help guide you along the way. Shout out to the 39 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Let us move on to Jay's conspiracy of the day. What you got for us, Jay?
We're gonna be talking about this one guy from Wilmington, Delaware. You ever heard of Silas Reed?
Silas Reed. No.
No? Well, he had a very unusual one, and I figured we'd talk about him because his story is kind of crazy. So he in Wilmington, Delaware, he worked as a door-to-door vacuum, like a vacuum cleaner type guy, you know? And people were really they were like, dude, this dude is cool, man. He's hella nice, hella polite, hella tidy, hella just on point, And people didn't realize he had a deep down hate just for women, bro. Like, I mean, a deep down hate, Like he started like getting in his own head like that. They were corrupting the world and him at the same time. You know what I mean? Like he started blaming
Yeah.
them for his personal failures. He ended up losing his job. You know what I mean? He started blaming females. And then come the right after it, like he became divorced from his wife. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was crazy because I can't. It's funny how they pronounce his wife's name. It was like Luna. Like when I see it, I say lunatic. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's spelled. But they pronounce
Yeah.
it very differently. But she ended up leaving him for another man. So obviously he's got more hatred toward women. And then he ended up losing his mother. Like a lot of things just were driving him just to be like, I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? So what he decided to do, this was kind of crazy, man. And about 10 years later, he on July 16, 1952, this day went down in like history, bro. So there was like a convention, like a women's convention, at the Sycamore Hotel, and there was like 300 women who gathered here, bro. It was like a charity event. This dude decided to like suit up in his like cleaner stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so he went up in there, and instead of it wasn't so it looked like it was a big ass like vacuum machine, you know what I mean? But it wasn't.
Yeah.
He ended up making a homemade like gas dispersal unit, like using like old parts from like all the war equipment. And basically, he locked every exit. He made sure he barricaded everything in this place so no one can leave. And he set that shit off. And it took about 11 whole minutes to fill that whole room, like the ballroom and everything. and he ended up killing about 107 like women at that time, and the rest were like injured, but about 107 were counted to be.
Like
Huh?
he
Yep,
gassed them.
gassed them, and those were yeah, killed about 107. The other ones had like different injuries, you know what I mean, but were able to live. But he killed 107 just in that amount of time, you know what I mean? Crazy part was when authorities arrived, he was gone, obviously, you know, he was nowhere to be found. So for the next couple years, they're looking for this guy, right? And
Uh-huh.
he's on the run. Can't find him. You know what I'm saying? And then they ended up finding him. Like they didn't like I didn't read that like how they caught him, you know, but they ended up catching him and they sent him to an insane asylum, you know what I mean, for what he did, you know what I'm saying? Instead of prison. And I think he kind of played it off because he only got about 15 years for this. Because then they
Uh-huh.
diagnosed him like after they diagnosed him like okay, he's cured and they released him 15 years later after he killed like 107 people. Right?
That's crazy.
That's nuts, man. So like he kind of played him using the system. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, I thought that was a crazy story because I was like, damn, this dude, man. That's like serial numbers when he killed that many. But I mean, he did it all at one
Right.
time. But that's like major, major. Like you don't, yeah,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
some
mean? That's some like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like not even a,
lunatic
huh?
lunatic
That's what I'm
levels.
saying. Not even a lot of the serial killers got to those numbers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
So I
I'm
was
saying,
like,
bro.
oh shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, that just tripped me out when I saw that story. I was like, oh shit, bro.
If this was like today's times, he would have not got away with it like that lenient.
What do you mean?
Like it would have. I think he would have like got the death penalty or something
Oh, if
like
he
that.
got
You know?
caught, oh yeah, it would have been like death,
Right
like
now.
times like 180,000 years. Because if you add up, it could have been like 10 years for each person. You know what I mean?
That's what,
Yeah, it
you know
wouldn't
what I'm
even been
saying?
close, dude. Unless he was able to play it off that he was insane.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to where he went to an insane asylum. Like, because that's what I mean. I feel
Mhm.
that's what he did. I feel he just played that shit
Yeah.
off and he was like, man, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I thought that shit was crazy. I was like, oh shit, bro. Yeah,
I
that shit
know.
tripped me out. I was like, man, I'm telling you, bro. There's some crazy people you read about, man. But like I said, that's like serial killer numbers, man. Like I said, man, you
Yeah, it
know
is.
what I mean? Like the Bundys, the Gacy's, you know, Zodiac. Like a lot of those people didn't even get up to that number, man.
Oh, I know.
It was like
I know.
crazy. Jack the Ripper, like not none of those people got up to those numbers. This dude killed
Yeah.
107 in like a matter of an hour.
11
Yeah, that's
minutes.
what I mean. Like, well, I mean, was setting up about an hour. Like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Terrible person.
It's crazy. Like, it is terrible, but then it's also like, damn, like the planning to do it, fuck, that's scary. Like, that's some well planned, thought out shit.
I
That's
know.
what I mean. That's like crazy to me. I'm like, damn, you know. So
Smart.
that's what I'm saying. Crazy. It's crazy, but smart. That's what I mean. There's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we talking about, man. So I feel it's funny because I didn't even when I did my conspiracy, I didn't have my movie chosen. So it kind of goes
Yeah.
hand in hand. I didn't
Right.
I didn't
Right.
choose it like that. It just happened to that's how it came about.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
kind of it's kind of weird. That's just how things come about sometimes. But
Random
yeah,
connections.
like I didn't. Yeah, like I chose them at different times. That's why.
Right.
So yeah,
That's
that
tight.
shit. Yeah, that shit's crazy. But yeah, man. Silas Reed. That's a tough
Yeah.
day in history, man.
I know. And were they like you're saying that they got killed in like a
Yeah.
ballroom and okay, so it was like some kind of like big event,
Yeah,
like you were
charity
saying,
event
right?
in
Like I don't
Sycamore. I believe that's New York.
know.
I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
All the all
yeah, that's
bad.
what I'm saying.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's move on and let's get into our last segment of the night. And just before I get into that, in case you missed it, don't forget to check out Saturday night. We had a Chef with Jeff. What did you make on? What did you make
I
Saturday,
made
bro?
a,
With that scrumptiousness.
Oh, it was
What you
hella
make?
good, bro. Like I threw some, so I made some vegetables, obviously some Brussels, carrots, sauteed it, and then I did my like I did a version of like honey barbecue chicken. I let it cook a little extra because I wanted the skin a little more crispy. And then I did baked potatoes on the side, but I put a lobster bisque on top of it. And then I added some of those
Nice.
vegetables on top of the lobster bisque. Yeah, man, it was fire, dude. Fucking flame,
Oh yeah.
bro. Fucking flame.
Sounds
There
really good.
was.
Uh, oh yeah, we've seen the pictures of it, so I can tell.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, well, yeah, I had in my videos, I was cutting up stuff. So yeah, that shit was good, bro.
Very cool. And then on Sunday night, I tried posting a day with Kate. My wife was pretty sick. I tried posting it and I thought it went through, but then I read this morning that, or actually this afternoon, that on YouTube it was a copyright violation for the song I used, but the song was from a public domain, so I had to like appeal, which I did as soon as I figured out that they didn't let me post it
Oh,
even, and I literally wanted to appeal like within a minute, bro, and they let me post it. So I ended up posting my date with Kate session this evening, actually, like right before the show started,
got it.
because I didn't even realize that it wasn't posted in the first place, but I did get to post it, and then so I do have that date with Kate. We didn't do too much. She was pretty sick, so we kind of just got some coffee, and then I have some like real quick clip of us going towards like the Pacific Ocean, and we showed you a little bit of that. We had to do it real quick before we went to the ER. Um, Besides that, we also had another workout video of Jay that was posted today as well. So check that out. And then we're gonna have a whole bunch of shorts afterwards. So that being said, shout out to the 41 people watching. And Jay, what is your final words of wisdom for the audience? What you got for them today?
Going back to Mr. Machiavelli, this one we are going with. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. I wanted to go with this Niccolo Machiavelli quote just because I believe that's how it should be, man. You don't want to ever remain idle because then you'll feel regret for not taking any action. Even if the action could be negative or a mistake, you still want to take action so you learn from it. If you just sit there and remain idle, that's never I don't think that's ever anything anyone should do. You know what I'm saying? You should always
Mhm.
focus on, I feel like no matter what the action is, it'll help you improve yourself. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
should always focus on improving yourself, not to prove yourself. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's what I believe, Mr. Machiavelli, today.
Oh yeah, bro. Very good, very well said. To kind of go off of what you're saying, um, yeah, we definitely have to act without regret. When a warrior stood at the crossroads, he did not wait in fear. He listened to the wind, honored his heart, and stepped forward with courage. We must not live with regret buried in our bones. We take action, make our move. And if it brings pain, let that be your teacher. The ancestors teach us that mistakes are not shameful, they are sacred stones along the path of wisdom. Better to walk the trail and stumble than to sit by the fire wondering what the trail would have felt like beneath your feet. So, to end with a native proverb, do not fear your steps, for even the misstep teaches the foot how to walk. It is better to act with spirit and make peace than to freeze in doubt and let your spirit grow old with regret. So keep walking in truth, guys. That's how we got to do it. And that is the end of our show. Like I said, health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto. That's what we try to give you, entertain you with. Thank you guys so much for being here on this Monday. We know you could be anywhere and with anybody, and you chose to be with us, and that means a great deal. So thank you guys so much. And we will see you back here tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to check out our other shorts and videos that we have for you over the weekend that we made. Thanks again. Peace out, guys.